How you doing, guys? Welcome to the HTML email developer or HTML jobs channel. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Today we have another email developer job by Creative Circle. I think they are an agency, recruiting agency. They have a lot of jobs as far as email marketing, email development, and WordPress jobs as well. We have this job right here. To be honest, as you saw in the thumbnail, it's only 15 hours a week. But hey, this is a good start for somebody that's learning, that wanted to learn how to become an HTML email developer. So this is a good start. Not many hours, so it's not a lot of pressure, not a lot of strenuous deadlines or anything of that nature as far as being pressured to work all these hours. So 15 hours to start, that would be a good idea if you wanted to start here and try to become an HTML email developer. So the job is in New York, but it could be fully remote as well, and they're going to try to find somebody as soon as possible. They're going to have you working all the way till November 30th. So I guess the assignment will end on the November 30th. And they're paying between $28 and $30 an hour. Now let's get on to the what they're looking for as far as the job duties. They said the client is a nonprofit organization, so that's a good thing if you're into volunteering like I am. Again, it's 50 hours per week, and it's remote or hybrid if you live in New York. The first developer duties are utilizing HTML, CSS, and email marketing best practices to create and code interactive experiences for email. Also, it says develop and modify email templates and existing campaigns. So you'll probably be, like I said, you'll be adding or deleting or just customizing email templates, and also their campaigns as well. I don't know if they want you to probably do other things with the campaigns, but I know they want you to probably go in and again just try to customize the email templates. Contribute to the continued modernization and evolution of the brand. That means just follow what their core values are as far as their brand and what they want to do to uplift their brand and to continue to, progress in, making sure their brand is being, noticeable, and just making sure they're being relevant going on from the current to the future. Apply the best practices in email development, email compliance regulations, and accessibility. Just means you have to, go by the protocols and the rules and regulations of email development, especially the guidelines that this company is offering for this position. Set up a test and launch complex email campaigns with dynamic content and SMS messagings. When they say set up a test, they probably want you to take it through litmus or email acid, and try to trigger the campaign and see how it looks and how it renders in the in your email. And it has to be also dynamic content as well. And they are probably going to do some messaging as well, SMS messaging. They're probably going to set up maybe little segmentations or whatever, some type of campaigns as well to be triggered. Execute email campaigns with a heavy emphasis on customer segmentation, what I just mentioned, testing protocol, and technical execution. So they're probably just, again, setting up the email campaigns to whatever they want to, whatever type of segmentation they want you to set it up on, as far as customers or just any type of segmentation, because there's different lists that you can set up segmentations on. So they will let you know what list you need to set up as far as segmentations to get the emails out there. And also, testing protocols, testing the emails, making sure they're rendering good, making sure everything looks good, making sure it's being triggered correctly, and things of that nature. Perform Q&A. Q&A means just going over basically all of your work as far as if you're going to be customizing email templates, if you're going to be triggering email templates, if you're going to be sending out different email campaigns, what have you, just covering all the bases of your job duties that you're required to do. Ensure identical rendering across browsers, ESPs, and devices. Email what ESP is. I keep forgetting what it is. Email service provider. There it is. So I was just saying, once you get through building the template, and then you trigger it out to your email accounts, whether it's Outlook, Yahoo, Gmail, iPhone, Android, making sure that that email renders good uh, in all of these different clients, making sure it's showing beautifully in your emails when you render it to those particular clients. Troubleshoots HTML, CSS, and other performance issues. Just making sure everything in the code is working good. Just making sure when you test these email templates, again, when you look into your litmus, it may our email on acid, making sure everything looks good before you send it out to your email. Now, I use litmus in my job sometimes, and sometimes I just send that trigger to myself first and make sure everything looks good to me, and then I trigger to my I say my first QCA team because I have two QCA teams. So that's what that means. Troubleshoot and make sure your HTML and CSS is lined up in your code and everything is working perfectly. Proactively work with teammates to improve process and work methods for greater efficiency. Again, guys, like I said, people don't talk about this enough. You have to work with people. You have to communicate with people. You have to, make sure that you guys are on the same page. I'm gonna give you an example. So something happened to me yesterday. I kind of knew what the issue was early that morning. It was around 9 or 10 o'clock. Me and PMO project manager we spoke about an update that the client wanted us to update something, and it didn't make a lot of sense to me what she was asking me, but I kind of understood it a little bit. I understood what probably need to be done, but what she was telling me, I didn't make sense to me. I mentioned it to her, but she's not she doesn't code, so she has no idea. So she gets the information, she or he get the information from the line of business, and they request that information to me. So this is like 9 in the morning. So what happened was, man, we went back and forth all day, and it just wasn't making sense to me. Then I switched it out, updated another code, and then they wanted me to add another creative, and I the PMO wanted me to trigger the email for testing, but I said I'm not going to do it yet because I know what's going on now. They had me switch out two different creatives, and I should have added the other creative. That's all I had to do was add the other creative when they sent me that morning. But it was so much confusion, and the lady from the client, she didn't know how to explain it. So I got on a call with my manager that knows everything, and I just confirmed it with her. This is what they're asking for, and she said, "Yes, you're correct. This is what they're asking for." But I kind of knew that early in the morning, but she didn't know that, so I just followed her lead, her request. So you really got to communicate with different people to make sure you guys getting your job done. And again, it has to be efficient and it has to be correct. Perform coding and database maintenance tasks as required. So I'm not sure what that is. I guess that means just coding your HTML template, and making sure that you're doing everything right as far as putting the right codes in there, putting a certain different I'd say entities. For example, we do entity codes. They're like different symbols that you put in here and there, and it's a certain way that we code our email. So that's what they're probably meaning by performing coding and database and maintenance tasks are required. It's a certain way that certain jobs want their HTMLs coded. So um, that's what that means. At least that's what I think it means. 2 years plus experience. I would ignore that because if you have more than 2 years, I wouldn't see you trying to take this job for $15, 15 hours a week. Back B2C background preferred. Uh, Not sure if you need that. Advanced knowledge and understanding of HTML, CSS. I'm just going to say understanding HTML, CSS. Proficient in responsive email and front end development. That makes sense. I can understand that. Experience with Active Campaign, Mailchimp, Klaviyo, Braze, or similar ESP. I was about to say, I'm glad I saw this because I'm like, if you know one of these, you can figure out the rest of them. The email service providers, they change, but not that much at all. Not that much at all. So if you know one, you can figure out all the rest. Working knowledge of SQL and AMP script is a huge plus. I heard of SQL and AMP script, but I have never worked with SQL or AMP script to be honest. But again, that would be like I said, that would be a plus. But I haven't worked with it. But yes, knowledgeable of email compliance regulations. Just not spamming people. They have the spam act. I forget what they call it. They have different guidelines and actually legal. I'd say legal laws that you have to go by when working within emails and stuff. So you definitely don't want to get caught up with that on a job. Well, nevertheless, not period, but for sure not on your job. Familiarity with email marketing and marketing automation technology. Now, this I wouldn't rely heavy on. Familiarity, yes. I mean, if you're familiar, yes. I mean, if you work with Mailchimp or anything, if you're in any type of email campaigns on your own, you should be okay. It shouldn't be a problem. It says apply now with your portfolio samples. Portfolio samples, that's very important. If you have a portfolio together, you can go to the website, emailcapital.com, emailcapital.com, and you could read up on our articles on how to go about getting a portfolio. Also, I have an ebook. It shows you how to build your HTML email developer portfolio as well. So you want to look at that too to try to get your portfolio because that's going to be very important as well as your resume, your optimized resume for email developer positions and your portfolio slash samples. Again, guys, this is just a job right here. I got into the most of the basis of the requirements. Here, I think they provide a medical plan, um, discount prescription programs, 401 employee stock purchase plan, therefore. And you can email the person right here. But yes, this link will be in the description below. So just click on the link and I'd say email this person or apply right here. And that should be it. Again, I know it's only 15 hours, but if for someone just starting out, if I was just starting out, I would definitely apply to this job just to try to get the experience. And then again, you won't be overwhelmed because it's only 15 hours a week. So again, guys, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. This is the HTML email developer channel. Take care.